Alright, so more things for the dupes to do. How's the water situation here? Where's that water going again? I guess it's going up to up here, and then alright, so right now we are cooling the steam engines here, and then there's a pipe for it to go down to the original metal refinery setup. So doing nothing here right now. This is all backed up because we're not doing anything over here. We got a new place for that. And then we have a we can also go this way, and that goes into a water sieve and tops up our water supply for all the dupes. And that's mainly for agriculture, looks like. Oh, right. So the only thing this is used for now is that if we have bottles of polluted water, they get emptied out to here, and this gets pumped in to our chlorine sterilization setup. Okay. It's very active in here. Let's see, room overlay. So we have our nature reserve still working. Private bedrooms for all the dupes. Great hall. Greenhouse. Stable. Washrooms. Laboratory. Stable. They're very stable stables. And we should have... Yeah, we have gas. Natural gas. For the gas range. That's working again. So we have berry sludge. And I'm pretty sure I set this to disallow that as a consumable. If I remember right. Oh, we're auto-saving. That way we can just keep it for rockets. Speaking of which... Oh. Maybe that's iron from the module that was removed. I think it feels like it canceled my other removal orders. That's fine. Oh, food poisoning. Bonnie contracted food poisoning from eating a germ-covered pepper bread. Why would you do this? Here's something I haven't looked at a little bit. Germ overlay. I don't see any germs here. We definitely have some slime lung slime lung germs outside of the base, but none in. We got lots of floral scent, which is positive. I guess if we're gonna expand the base upwards, a thing to do. Let's see, things to do. Probably plan on doing another nature reserve upwards, so we can have just one corridor. You know, in retrospect, let me think about that. How would I want to do that? Because like I'm undermining. I guess what I need to do is I need to do the same thing over here. Like have every access shaft be a nature reserve for the morale boost to force dupes to always go through them. Yeah, anyway, let's not pause. Let's keep going. There's so much to do. And I guess really, do dupes have a lifespan? Other than my willingness to continue playing the game? This Ashkin was printed on cycle 585. They're 18 cycles old. What is the longest ever running game of oxygen not included? It's probably a record, right? Most cycles survived. I was complaining about food, but I'm sure it's fine. Hey, you know what we should check on? Other colony, how you doing? Did we finish picking all this stuff up? Yeah. Let's get this water out of here. There we go. And then let's start mopping. All the mopping. I think, yeah, we got this. So they're, at least on this level, they're not walking through water. It's quite a mess. Quite a mess. What's going on here? Growth halted irrigate. Okay, that's fine. Plug slug. Let's eliminate you. Alright. Do we need anything here to make a spawn? I guess not. Is that the next thing I want to do here? I feel like it should be, because that's going to get us a good supply, a relatively decent supply of power and oxygen, so we don't have to rely on polluted oxygen. So that might be good. I'll just take the fried mushrooms. What are the considerations for doing that, though? I mean, we're gonna need some metals and stuff, but I think we have metal ores, and we could either make refined metals or ship refined metals here. So that's an option. A good amount of calories compared, you know, we have 2 dupes here. They're doing fine. Let's see. So, a spawn. Let's see. I think I'm gonna pause for this. Do I wanna just do like a half one for now, or do I wanna go straight to a full one? And then, do I want to set up infinite gas storage? Just right out of the gate? Let me, let's dig out some more. We're gonna need some more space here. Yeah. What's going on over here? Nothing? Okay, did we, Where'd the water come from? Alright. Remove this module. Remove this. Okay. Oh no, it's there. Okay, cool. I wasn't paying attention to this. I was just looking at the icon and I wasn't changing, but it's fine. I guess there's not really any reason to keep this open, so I'm gonna close it. So, I guess we need to wait for this to be deconstructed, and then we can look at making a new rocket. Bigger, better rocket. Okay, a bunch of stuff dropped. Hey look, it's the pickled meal. Alright, let's look at a new rocket. So, last one was a carbon dioxide engine. That could actually be okay in that if we're just caring about getting a telescope up to increase our range, like we can fly around and then we can come back and refuel and we can go out another way. No, not really, because that we can go 3 tiles. And then we'd have to come back. We get, you know, we start there and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah. What else could we make? What other engines do we have? I think we might have to research other ones. Which may be why... I guess the other thing, like, we get, is it the telescopes that give us the data banks? Or was there something else? So steam engine we can't do. Or we can do. Oh, the space is blocked. Do we want to do a steam engine? The other benefit of, like, not a carbon dioxide engine is that they produce power as well for the interior. And we're gonna have steam. We'll have to pipe it over here. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. What other options do we have? Not a lot right now. We could do carbon dioxide, and instead of doing a solo space cone, can we do the basic one? Which should give a and the spacefarer module. Let's do. I know I just removed it, but let's build a carbon dioxide engine again. We have so much gold amalgam, so we'll do that. And then can we, how do I add a new module above this one? Oh, I guess we have to wait for the module? I've already forgotten how this worked last time. It's fine. Alright, so... That looks even worse now. Overheat damage. Why are we overheating? Because I built this out of copper ore. So disable auto repair and deconstruct, please. Cool. Now let's try this again. Out of maybe gold amalgam or steel. We should build things out of steel. Is the right answer. In this room, things need to be made out of steel. If they can be made out of metal. We're waiting for that to be built anyway. What is the power supply situation? Okay, this is going to here. Cool. So once this is built, we'll have power here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the power from this, and we'll have one less thing running off of this very overloaded wire out here. Great. So now we get these two going. It's pretty bad because we're just cycling the gas here. Let's go ahead and remove that. And then we can set up a gas bridge, and we can pump the things that aren't natural gas down here. I see what's going on now. So looking at this, all I really saw was, oh, there's a bunch of natural gas. I didn't see that this was actually a different shade. It's much obviouser. It's much more obvious in the materials overlay with the gas filter. Right, so we have a bunch of fluid oxygen that's kind of expanded to fill in this space. So kind of annoying. What do I want to do about this? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up another gas filter down here. Like this. I'm gonna disable that. I'm gonna set up a gas bridge down here. And so what I want to do is, you know, we're sending everything that's not natural gas down this pipe. Well, eventually down this pipe, down here and venting out right now. I want to send it out here to be filtered again. And then we're going to send steam back. No, this is not a good idea. So what we should do is the filter should be inside, because if we do have steam in the pipe, we don't want to send it outside because it'll cool, it'll condense and damage the pipe. We saw that before. So instead, I want to make a gas filter, but I want to make it out of steel so it can survive in here. And then I'm going to have this here, and we're going to filter specifically for steam. So I'm going to enable this building. I'm going to build the pipe here, disconnect this, and then I'm going to build that gas bridge. So we're going to select the polluted oxygen and send it out and just pump it outside. Or rather, anything that's not steam, if it gets to here, we're going to pump it out. Alright. And then once that vent is deconstructed, we'll build another gas bridge to jump over the natural gas line and get it down there. In the meantime, we're just going to stop pumping. There's no point in pumping the polluted oxygen right back next to the pumps. It's just going to cycle. It's a waste of time. Gas filter is going to be set, so we're going to the output 2, which is dumping inside. It's going to be for steam. Steel gas. Imagine steel gas. That'd be quite hot. Alright. Let's see. How is this going? Oh, we've almost got this cleaned up. We need to do some more mopping here. No, I don't. That's water, right? I'm just gonna leave that. This is we actually want water here. That's why we have the cool steam vent. As cool as steam can be. And then let's see, we got this going. We got the transformer. It has no power consumers. All right, so we can get this set up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect. How much power are we drawing? Oh, that's kind of hard to see from that view. Let's disconnect this. Now, current load 0, potential load 485. So then we're going to hook this up, and now we're under 1,000 watts of potential load on this circuit. And we can power... oh, I disconnected this from the wrong place. Let's see. We want to disconnect this here. Okay, still good. Still good. There wasn't anything extra here, so this is connected to this transformer that's hooked up to our heavy wire. There we go. Potential load 4.93 kilowatts out of 20. We're getting up there. Anyway, so now this is hooked up. Let's take a look at ventilation. So we're gonna start pumping out. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves, but that's fine. We got lots of power. So what I want to do here is I want to put some petroleum in this spot, and so we're gonna get some petroleum in there, and that's gonna seal. Once I put a block there, that is gonna seal this room. Yeah. And I think that should be good, right? So we don't care about water being in here, and we want to pump out all the gas. Now, here's a question. Do we have... let's turn the auto bottle. Do we have bottles of petroleum anywhere? Oh. There's a little dollop of petroleum right there for some reason. And right there. I don't know how that happened. Oh, that came from here. It's not going to be a lot then, is it? Yeah, a few grams. Oh, 80 kilograms. Well, anyway. Not a lot. We're going to need more to establish a seal here. But we can get that started. Let me check. What do we got going on here? Are we storing petroleum? Yeah, a lot of petroleum. Oh, we have petroleum right here. You know what we should do? I mean, we could. We could try to bottle petroleum here. I guess it's not doing any good for us just like sitting there. And we have steel. Can we make a steel, whatchamacallit? I don't, whatever it's called. Pitcher pump. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Pitcher pump. No, we can make it out of ceramic. We have just enough ceramic. We can make a ceramic one. Or we can make it out of igneous rock. So that would make it a rate temperature 167 Fahrenheit. It's 174 here. So that's not great. Oh, that plus 27? Oh, it doesn't... okay, so that should be fine. Put that there. We'll break this ladder so it's not in the way. And then we'll be able to pump the petroleum. I could also just break the liquid reservoir and it would drop... oh, we have some right there, actually. Some petroleum. A lot. Can dupes can get here, right? Like if I set this to sweep? Yeah, okay. I don't want to sweep. It's probably hot. That petroleum that's sitting there. Yeah, 177 F. I don't want to bring that into the into the base, but it's fine. Well, it'll get picked up and delivered over here. Just want to keep an eye on this so that we don't put petroleum everywhere from overflow. Alright, so... oh yeah, this needs power. Of course it does. There we go. Now we'll have that. And do we have... what's this complaining about? Gas bridge, no gas... oh, right, we haven't built this because it's not reachable. Let's build some ladders over here to reach that. And we'll soon get the pumping back underway over here. And eventually we'll have our... maybe by the time we build the new hot industrial brick, we'll have this one working again. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, yeah. Right. I realized... so, It's fine. It is fine. I need to dig this out now, because what I want to do is on the top of this, I'm going to put steam engines, right? From the steam that's going to be produced in this. And I'm not going to need this insulated tile here. Yeah, it's fine. How much do I mean, I could just dig out some of the abyssalite here. I may eventually want more. Start with that. Great. Right, I think originally this space was going to be for the steam engines, the steam turbines rather. But then I realized I wanted to have a place for the liquid lock, with the vacuum in the middle. And I put it here because I thought that was clever. Because I could just kind of fit an entrance here, but might have been a mistake. I could have built it down here and had like access or something. It's fine. Just fine. You are very slow. At least you feel very slow. Skills. I think that's maybe one of the newer dupes. Yeah. Okay, we'll give you that. We're gonna get... This is why Hassan here is quite slow, is because we've not gotten enough skill points to get exosuit training. And I'm not putting any petroleum down here. I am eventually going to do that, but I want to seal this first so we can pump out all of the gas in here. And then I'll put petroleum in here, and then we'll have a area of vacuum that will help insulate the inside from the outside. Just like at the other place, up here, where this is a vacuum. So temperature-wise, I think we've perhaps introduced materials that are cooler, and so cooled the area a little bit, and we're not adding any heat really significantly. So unfortunately, a couple steps backwards. I'll take the mirth leaf seeds. They could be useful at some point. So the things that I'm thinking about, right? So we have a few projects underway, doing stuff. We're working on a new rocket, like this happened. We can add a new module. But just like we have so many dupes, we have the ability to sustain so many dupes. The dupes can do a certain amount of work, so just keeping them busy. You know, if we have dupes that are idle, that's a wasted opportunity to have more stuff happen. So, because, you know, that's how I like to play my games. Okay, so we're going to do a few different things, and it doesn't honestly matter too much, I think, the order of things, because you can just reorder them after they're built. You can, like, swap modules. Maybe dupes have to come out to do it. I'm not sure if it happens automatically, but no big deal. So if we're going to use a carbon dioxide engine, we probably want a battery module to store power sent to the rocket platform so that we can have power. Or we could put a battery inside the rocket, but I think we're going to be kind of limited in space. We may... How many... height? 2 of 10. Right? So 2 tiles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can go up to here. which makes the scaffolding here makes sense, right? So we are kind of limited. So what do we absolutely have to have? We want the space above rocket blocked. I think that's because we have like a ladder here and here, and so those are kind of in the way, or at least this one is. So let's get that going. Is there anything else? So we do need a basic nose cone. So refined carbon, overheat temperature 1620. We have enough of that. Excellent radiation shield. Okay, let's build that. So at least we can get that going while we're waiting for the ladder to be deconstructed. And so why is this not running? We have power. What about... Okay, this is all built. Why... So this is going to here. This is going to here. This is going to... Oh, this is backwards. Okay. Whoops. Let's rebuild that the other way around. I had the output and the input reversed. Huh, what are you doing in here? Oh, there's some iron left in there. Okay. That's probably fine. That's not disrupting anything. Okay. I think that's the last material that's kind of just like sitting around in here, so... Bad gas and hydrogen line is an automated notifier I had set up. Bad gas and hydrogen line. What does it mean? Well, exactly what it says on the tin. There is not supposed to be anything except for hydrogen, but there's oxygen here. Or there's going to be, or it's detecting it, right? Because that's that, and then the gas shut off should also be in operation if you look at automation. So gas shut off is enabled by automation. So not only do we have an automated notifier to say, hey, there's oxygen in the line that's going into our hydrogen storage, which is a big problem. The hydrogen accidentally getting the oxygen is not a big deal because it rises to the top. And doesn't mess with the input, but oxygen getting in here can block the liquid at the bottom that's allowing us to store infinite gas. So that broke our last storage, and we had to like pump out a bunch of hydrogen and redo it, and it was a pain. So thus, automated notifier and gas shut off. So the thing to do is to figure out why we're pumping oxygen. So I think it must be the case that the dupes coming in here has damaged this. Let's forbid dupes from going in. The spawn. That's happened, like, dupes have come in here before, and I don't think it messed things up, but just kind of got lucky the other times. Because there's not supposed to be oxygen here. There should either be only hydrogen or there should be a vacuum in these spots. So we broke it. So until it will fix itself, we just need to prevent that gas from entering our hydrogen storage. So if we let this run, yeah, we're gonna have some warnings for a little bit. Let's turn that off. Don't pause and don't zoom. Alright, and let's keep an eye on this this situation here. See, we see vacuum there. And what we should eventually see is that we'll get all the oxygen that's in here out of the way. Essentially, the hydrogen will get here and we'll kind of seal this off eventually. Should, okay. Yeah, that's looking better. I think we're getting really close. Good, good. Yeah, we're down to micrograms down here. All right. So that should be getting oh, we got more oxygen there. That's unfortunate. I wonder if this is set wrong. Should be 250 grams, right? Maybe that's in the wrong place. This was working reliably last stream. It's interesting. Right, send green signal if above 250 grams. So I think the issue is that the oxygen being present here is denser, and so it's turning this on. It's telling it to pump. I wonder if this needs to be further up. Yeah, it's unreachable anyway because they just told the dupes they can't come in here. Let's see. Yep. What am I gonna do about this? I think so. I can just turn this off, right? And then the well, that turns off the that turns off everything. Can I disconnect the electrolyzers? No, they have a red signal now. If I were to reconnect this and turn this on, and then disconnect the line, nope, can't cheese it. Okay, well, that's fine. It should eventually fix itself. And in the meantime, we're just gonna let a bunch of hydrogen out here into this space that we don't care about because the dupes are all suited. Unfortunately, I do think maybe I just have to babysit this for a minute to see if it's going to fix itself. I mean, it's possible that the update affected this somehow. Although it would be interesting that it took so long for it to break. See, this is looking really good. And then not. So we're not getting element damage on the hydrogen generators just because they're not running. We have so much power that the hydrogen generators aren't even running to try to take any of the gas that's coming through. This is looking really good. If we can get a little bit more I think if there's so little hydrogen that oxygen gets here, that messes with things. But, yeah. This seems fine now. So I'm gonna... Let's see. So we only have hydrogen here now. So I'll disconnect this and reconnect this. And then I'll turn on the notifier to pause and zoom again. Because it paid for itself. It was worthwhile to get that set up just to be able to know that, oh, something was broken. So that we don't have to rebuild our infinite gas storage again. How, okay. Alright, we have enough petroleum here, and not too much petroleum. Good. So, this should start vacuuming out this whole space. Is this... I think what I'll do is I'll wait for this to be fully vacuumed. Then I'll open this tile to try to get those last little bits of polluted oxygen out. And then we'll be done. I don't want to open this up because then we'll start getting steam accumulating in here and then we'll be pumping steam and that'll cause all sorts of problems. We'll get this all vacuumed out and then go from there. And again, we're not going to put petroleum here until this is all vacuumed. In fact, that'll probably be those will be the steps, right? So we'll get a full vacuum in our brick, then we'll get the petroleum here, and then we'll open this and get this last little bit vacuumed out of the polluted oxygen that's in there, and then we'll be ready to like start building stuff. We'll put steam turbines on top. Let's also get all this swept up, just because. How are other things? Oh, right. So now, let's get the filter. I'm sure I'm like... Oh, right. Ventilation. Gas filter. And it needs to be this way. Oh wait, but steel. I need to remember to do both. It needs to go that way and it needs to be made out of steel. You're back, Brainless. Welcome back. So, you missed the part where the spawn temporarily stopped working and started pumping oxygen. But fortunately, the automated notifier and the other stuff detected, the gas pipe element sensor detected the oxygen, the not hydrogen, and paused the game, and we fixed it by just letting it run enough until things resumed working. Presumably, dupes coming in here messed with the pressure somehow, something. So I've locked this off now. Dupes can't come in here anymore. Alright, rockets. Well, just one rocket. Alright, here's our rocket. Perfect. Just the nose cone and the engine. Of course we can't launch this, but we can. Looks like we got rid of the ladders. Maybe we can put this? Yes. Spacefarer module. So, holds up to 10 duplicate travelers. Functions as a command module. One command module may be installed per rocket. Okay, I'll make this out of gold amalgam and build it. Perfect. So we got 2 more tiles that we can add something. I don't know if there's anything that will fit with 2 tiles, but we can try. And hopefully with the Spacefarer module, we'll have room to build proper accommodations. I actually watched one of GC Fungus's tutorial rocket. Yes. Oh, yeah, right. It's a rocket. I mean, you have a rocket engine that apparently stores fuel. You got something that makes it aerodynamic on top. What more do you need? I mean, if it doesn't have a payload, I guess it's more of I mean, it could still be a rocket. I don't think that's the thing that distinguishes between a rocket and a missile, but intent more than anything. Anyway. Okay, that's all doing its thing. It was a propulsor with a hat, indeed. Alright, what's the... Oh, no filter selected. Alright, cool. So we want to dump back in here steam if we have any steam in here. Right, so this now is double filtered. So we're going to pump all of the gas here, which now is mostly fluid oxygen. We filter for natural gas, and natural gas goes into the storage, and then we send it down here, and then we filter for steam and dump the steam back into the room, and everything else, which is going to be this fluid oxygen, gets dumped out here. So that should look like this. Yeah, at some point, well, it looks like a lot of the steam condensed, one thing. And the absence of the lowering of the pressure of the natural gas allowed the polluted oxygen to expand. And so now we have a bunch of space filled with polluted oxygen, I think is what happened. We also have some polluted water in here that's also off-gassing. So there could have been some from that. We will eventually destroy the polluted water via boiling it again. But first we have to get rid of these other gases again. In the meantime, we got this sealed up and we're pumping out everything. So this will also take a little bit, but it's another project that now doesn't involve dupes doing anything. We got iron. Another thing that doesn't involve dupes. We got iron having heat exchanged, running the steam turbine, producing more power. We have 5 kilograms a tile of steam, apparently. Pipe blocked. I should look at that. Right. So this is currently... Okay, so we are providing... The water that we're getting from the steam geyser, we are using in the spawn. And I guess that's it. We do have... Well, we were supposed to have another line here, but we're not using it. Why not? I mean, I guess there will be a point where we don't want this hot water. There's probably a limit, but I guess for now... Starvation? No, we got lots of calories. Hey, it's just busy and hasn't had a chance to eat yet. That's all. That's right? Yeah, we got lots of pacu filet. We got lots of pacu. What a lovely planetoid we have here. It's got a nice mixture of gases. We got polluted oxygen, hydrogen, and oxygen, and natural gas. Carbon dioxide. Some chlorine here. Oh. You said some things. Have you ever done a door crusher? I think I know what that is. Is that a way of... oh... Is that a way of storing... like gas or liquid? Like you use a sequence of doors that close in and like compress either a liquid or a gas? I've seen something like that. No, I've never done that. And of course the next thing you said was that you were gonna lurk, so. I suppose if I had a reason to do that specifically. Alright, we got some nice hot water coming in. You know what I should do? For the room I am vacuuming, how would I... No, I don't know how to do that. You're thinking the one, on the one that deletes. Is that just to like destroy the gas? Like, is that you still use pumps to pump it somewhere to destroy it, or is that somehow something you do in the interior? You'll be back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen some of that sort of thing, but it's not something I've ever done, and I'm not sure what you mean about like for vacuuming. But this is eventually going to do it. 236 grams, 300 grams. Oh, hey, new printables available. Let's check it out. Hatchling, coal, anemic tidying is counterproductive. Definitely no dupes with allergies. I'll take the coal. Apparently our new rocket is VOD. Ooh, so roomy. Is LI 51? Am I remembering Roman numerals right? VOD 51. Alright, so can we add another module? So we don't have a lot of room. Orbital cargo module delivers cargo to the surface of planetoids that do not yet have a rocket platform. It's kind of interesting. We don't need an oxidizer tank because we're using a CO2 engine. We have a critter cargo bay. We can transport critters. Battery module. Height is 2. So we could have a battery module, which could be good, I think. We could do artifact transport module. I don't know if that's really a priority right now. I think maybe the battery module is kind of nice from having power on the rocket, since we're not going to get power from the engine. So let's build that. And that will be all that we can put on the rocket. That's the maximum height for our CO2 engine. All right. I mean, the real question is, are we going to be finished pumping... Ooh, we got steam again? It's because that water is pretty hot. Coming from the steam engine, the steam turbines. I mean, not like boiling, but 62 there. Alright, so are we... We're not backed up anymore. I'm probably just going to disconnect this so we don't always dump. That water in there. Having some extra water in the room will be good. I don't think we're near the point where we have too much water in this. One or more duplicants are very hungry. I'm sure it's fine. So gas overlay. So we made progress here. We got a lot of the fluid oxygen out, and now the natural gas is coming back near the pump, so we're pumping that as well. So that looks like this. Look, there's no food problems. Oh, over here? Probably still no food. No, there's probably still no food problems. Pay is... Oh yeah, hey. How's breathability? Really bad. Oh yeah, because we opened up a bunch of space and we've done absolutely nothing. You know, I was talking about, I don't know, like an hour and a half ago maybe, about building a spawn here. And then didn't. You know, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. Let's build something. So we have, let's see, we have lots of igneous. We'll do some insulation here. How do I want to do this? Let's do this. Let me set up the pumps. We're gonna do like 3 pumps. No, 4 pumps. 4, 2 electrolyzers, and 1 pump for the hydrogen. And this needs to be out of something that is gonna be will tolerate the heat. How does cobalt do? Oh, we have aluminum. Overheat temp 167. High thermal conductivity. Okay. Excuse me. So we don't have any gold amalgam. Maybe we should. Is there gold amalgam on this planetoid, or should we ship some over? Let's. There's aluminum ore. There might not be gold amalgam on this map. Okay. It is suitable for building power systems. What does that mean? Okay. We should go back here. And where is the transport? Supply teleporter input. So let's put in some metal ore. So we're going to put in some gold amalgam. And not iron. I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, whatever. So let's find some gold amalgam to sweep. Figure out how that's going to work. Where's my infinite storage? Oh, it's right here. 8 tons. Shall we sweep 8 tons of gold amalgam? Cool. Cancel the rest. Oh. I'm confused. These aren't set at 9, right? Why are they delivering it there and not over here? This is set to priority 9. Sweep only. you're hungry. What are your calories at? Oh, lots. Delivered gold amalgam. So, storing gold amalgam. So you have nearly a megagram of gold amalgam. Why don't you go here? Do you... Oh, never mind. How do we get stuff over to the transporter? I guess. So I think I could do is I could just turn off gold amalgam here. Or I could just turn off, but I don't know. I don't know what that does. What happens if I click turn off? Oh, I see. Does that stop dupes from using this if it's turned off? Huh, let's learn. So copy settings, paste that there. So these will both get turned off. And let me find that gold amalgam again. I mean, the other possibility is that... Oh, there's only 7.8 tons. Where did the rest go? Storing materials. What are you storing? Gold amalgam. Awesome. So, you know what? Never mind. I guess we won't learn about this right now. Let's toggle it back off. Or not toggle it off. Whatever. There he goes. Who's this? A Devin? Okay. Devin's gonna go and deliver us some gold amalgam. He's gonna get transported over to the teleported over. There we go. And now, over in Smirolos, we have gold amalgam. And iron and some other stuff. Okay, so now, let's build spawn. Gold amalgam is going to be good because we're not going to overheat our gas pump. Gold amalgam. Unreachable. Why? Why unreachable? Hey. Show navigation. Oh. Whoops. What is this? Ice. Okay, so we, I'm gonna dig that out too, just, to prevent that sort of thing from happening again. Okay. So, let's, check in on other things. Alright, so there's our rocket. I guess we should design the interior, huh? So the most important thing... what is the most important thing? It's got to be the telescope, right? Which needs power. So good thing we have a battery on this thing. How do we get the... oh, there's a power outlet fitting. Okay. Provides power to connected buildings. Pulls power from battery modules and rocket engines. Cool. Alright, so we're going to do this. We are going to set up a... Why can I never remember where things are at? A wall toilet. can't put that there. Must build in a... Oh. Huh. In a corner on the ground. Okay, so that means we kind of need it to be over here, huh? And then we probably want a medicine, hand sanitizer. Right there. Yeah. And we're gonna need some ventilation. We're gonna need a gas vent. And I guess the location is not super important. Get that connected. This is still going to be like, I'm just going to probably launch a dupe. They're going to live for a little while. I mean, they're going to live, but they're going to live in this for a little while. Just a little while. Figure out how things work, and we'll bring them back and adapt, rather than like spending much time designing the interior of this when I've never done this before. I watched a couple of videos and then promptly forgot everything about them. So things I do know, we're gonna need a bed of some kind. We got some room. We might as well make a nice bed, right? If I could just remember like where things are, that would be great. So we could do like a comfy bed up here, and we could do a mess table and a water cooler. I don't know if like room bonuses are gonna how this is gonna work, but I don't care. Airflow tile. Yeah, can we can deconstruct this, right? Because we can just build a different one somewhere else. So let's deconstruct that. Yeah, because I want to move it over right here. And then I'm going to put a ladder, and then we're going to do doors. Allow cars going to go by. And then hey, if we can do this, let's do something fancy. So there we go. Let's see, all can go in there. Pilot boarded. So I mean, presumably dupes can get there, so that's fine. Do we have power coming up here? We have power coming to here. There we go. We will have power going there. Get that charged up. All right. What else is going on? Let's check out how our pumping situation is going on. We got water condensing, but we have steam as well. Presumably, I think the blast doors are shut. Let's double check. Yes. We may need... I am concerned about kind of like diagonal. Seems okay. Look at that. We're charging. We're getting oxygen in there. What's the inside of this look like? Alright. So let's get remaining ladders there, and then we'll get the pilot seat, whatever it's called, up Oh yeah, we need this as well. Oh, you know what so I said the most important thing, the thing I was going to put down is the telescope. You know what I haven't put down since I realized I need to move it? Telescope. There's the rocket control station. This is fine. So let's see here. Rocketry, telescope. Can that fit right there? No, not really. This doesn't have to be on the bottom, right? We could put this up here. Yeah. Airflow tile. Let's get that telescope in. Telescope. There we go. There. And then perfect. Power fitting in the bathroom. It's the best way to do it. And then a wire. Oh, hold on. 2. Cancel. So only power wires. Can we run the power wire through the... There. Alright, cool. Beautiful. This will be great. Real good. Assuming a meteor doesn't come in at an angle and just blow everything up. With the dupes inside. I don't know if that's possible. Let's zoom out a little bit. Can we see this? Nice. Yeah, at a bit of an angle, huh? Whoops. Let's get some insulated tile down there. Let's build some more bunker door, I guess. I think we have a good amount of steel. We still have 4,500 kilograms. Should be fine. Alright. That's happening. This is happening. Alright, mostly got the natural gas out. It's just getting rid of the rest of the polluted oxygen. And once we get rid of everything except for the steam, then we can get the thermal aqua tuner going again. Get the steam turbines going again. Eventually get all of this polluted water. Yeah, we need to boil off this polluted water. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on having problems with polluted oxygen in here, unfortunately. Building broken, that's all those ladders. Okay. And then the other pumping operation is over here. So we're like 250 grams. We're down to 100 grams over here in the corner. 100, 100. So we're, I mean, probably more than half. I don't know. I don't know how how the pumping goes in terms of how much progress we made. Hassan has earned a skill point, which is really great. We'll get him closer to exosuit wearing. There we go. All right. So I'll be streaming for a little bit longer. We'll see. We'll see. Usually the plan for these streams is about 3 hours. So we're creeping up on that, but it's Friday night. I don't have to get up for work in the morning, so we could potentially go a little bit over depending on how things go. And then I'll be playing this again. Welcome back, Brainless. I'll be playing this again next Friday. and really just damage. Something was damaged. For the there we go. Natural gas generator is being damaged by heat. Oh, I made it out of gold amalgam. Why would I do that? That's so foolish. Let's replace it. Everything in here. Also, let's turn off skip auto repair. Everything in here needs to be made out of steel. Oh, while kind of still blow drying your hair. 7 years. Nice. Yeah, I grew my hair out to like here at one point back a number of years ago, over the course of 3 or 4 years, maybe, something like that. I didn't keep track of when I stopped cutting it, but it does. And you gotta blow dry, otherwise your hair is gonna be wet all day. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off auto repair on these, and we're gonna have to they'll destroy themselves eventually, and we'll replace them with steel. The other thing is that there's steam there. I was gonna say that there's maybe heat conduction issues. Oh yeah, see, it's just surrounded by blue oxygen. It's not gonna conduct heat away, so that's not helping with their overheating either. But really, everything in here needs to be steel. You're not repairing, are you? No, you're deconstructing. Good. Good. Alright, so we're going to build a new natural gas generator out of steel. Right there. So, the door crusher, yeah. Basically, the idea is 2 mechanized doors, a timer, a buffer gate. They open together, close with offset. The inner door closes last, thus trapping the gas and deleting it. Oh yeah. Well, because what I've seen is that you don't. The last thing is just a space, right? So all the gas goes into the space, and you're like compacting the gas. You're compressing the gas, to use the more appropriate word. But yeah, if you did that, and you did like mechanized door, like here, and you close this off. Yep. And then, yeah, we can try that. It's not like I'm lacking in resources or dupes to do stuff. You know, I don't think I've ever used a buffer. I've seen that. I have all sorts of things, like signal counters and hammers and where's the buffer? There's the buffer gate. You can even stack them. Yeah, like have multiple on top of each other just to go faster. Yeah, I can see that. I placed 4 one over the other in a room I need to vacuum fast. Okay. Well, this will be let's see, a timer and a buffer gate. So when you say a timer, also, how do buffer gates work? Outputs a green signal if the input is receiving a green signal. Continue sending a green signal for amount of buffer time after the input receives a red signal. Automation wire. So just like this and like this. I guess what you could do is you could have a buffer and share it between all the doors, right? Because you just want them to go in sequence. So you could just have automation wire running vertically, and you just have one buffer, right? Is there a clock? Correct. Great. Motion sensor, hydro sensor, thermal sensor, cycle sensor. Timer sensor does the job. Timer sensor. I was gonna get there eventually. Or was I? Did I already see it and then pass over it? Oh, there it is. I did. It creates a timer to send green signals and red signals for specific amounts of time. Alright, so we'll get automation wire. We're making this out of iron, right? Good. And those aren't... Yeah, so that seems right. Is that all we need? And then the settings. Do I want to make this out of lead? Not really. Timer, sensor. Let's make it out of iron. Let me put that there too. Save us some automation wire. So this polluted dirt, it has a sweep errands available. Can we just do that? Yeah, that should be it. The settings are playable, but 4 and 4 should work. Okay. We shall see. We shall see. Well, good job making that one tile. Back to drying lots of hair. Well, wait, what is this? Oh, we need to mine that too. That needs to go. Polluted dirt. We should dump polluted dirt in here and polluted mud. Yeah. There. Alright, so... make sure all this stuff gets swept up. We got 5 idle dupes. Well, we can fix that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then the other project that I was going to work on over here was the expansion of this space. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is it? It is shift. Good. While they build it, you can set the timer to always green so the doors remain open, otherwise they can't build. Good one. I guess as long as red duration is 0, it's fine. Alright, back to this. So we're going to make some space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and across. There's a geyser here. Or something. It's a minor volcano. Cool. Okay, well, I think the base is not going to go up any further than this. Probably. Okay. Four? There we go. Let's not do that. In fact, I need to be careful about what I'm digging in this area because I want to leave natural tiles. But this all needs to go. And we'll match the ladders. There we go. So that should all be good. Extend those ladders down for now as well, and we'll get this whole area cleared out. I guess I'm going to do this area too. kind of keep the symmetry. I don't need to be paused for this. I always want to pause. Just food has decayed. That's the pickled meal that was up in the rocket before, I think. That's fine. No big loss. So we're gonna go at least this far. And then over here. Oh, gonna try. There we go. And then all must go. At least to here. And there. And again I paused. Let's get some more ladders going here. And we're gonna deconstruct all this old stuff here. Yeah, should be good. So now the dupes have lots of stuff to do. We've been doing that for a while. Alright, so projects. We got lots of polluted oxygen. We had, for a little bit, steam. I guess it's hot polluted oxygen, 101C. We're still pumping that out, right? Yeah. It's going out here. Alright. Someday, how's the other one doing? We are waiting for copper ore. Is there something else we can make these out of? Let's make them out of gold amalgam. That'll be probably easier to get. There we go. Keep everything swept in here. 40 grams. Damage overheated. Yep. Let's disable auto repair. Disable auto repair. So when these destroy themselves, we'll replace them with sealed ones. It's fine. You know, I might. It'd be cool if I had I would be using it all the time if I had it, like a blueprint mod. But let's do this. I have faith that this is going to work, so let's do it over here too. Automation. Timer sensor. And a buffer gate. And automation wire, and that there, and that there, and that there. Something like that. Oh yeah. I guess the issue with doing this is going to be that that's fine. I mean, it's mostly other gases at this point. We don't even have a lot of steam anymore. I guess it all condensed again. I should also, how are we doing on the, we could probably pump some more water in here. Eventually, once it runs over there. There we go. We could use some more water. There we go. Let's prioritize those. New principles would be great. Would be a starry-eyed pilot for our rocket. Well, +1 piloting, starry-eyed, and iron gut. I guess we're gonna have a Steve. We're gonna launch a Steve into space, into And operations. What's that for? Operating skills. Is the telescope an operating? No, that's like a research thing, isn't it? I don't know, but we're gonna take Steve here. You'll need that? Oh, okay. If you say so. I know little. How is the interior doing? We're waiting for plastic and other things, but we have breathable gas. We don't have a place for Steve to live right now. Actually, we should prioritize the things, and maybe I'll just have Steve live in here. In the meantime, let's make a cot. There you go. Party 9, please. Let's get Steve a bed. And I guess I will have a custom schedule for the Rocket one. That's gonna be Steve. Yeah, not for the telescope. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was like that would be like a researching type thing, right? Create starvation. Situation normal. Yeah, we should give Steve some skills. Steve. Yeah, rocket piloting. There you go. I've never given anyone that hat before. There it is. Amazing. Steve, you're gonna sleep on that cot. Did we make the mess table? There you go, Steve. There's your mess table. Does this count as any kind of room? Hey, it's a mess hall. +3 morale. We don't even have latrine because we need 12 tiles. There's probably a way to do that. It's convenient, right? Might have some downsides, but just look on the positive side of things. Let's see. Let's get rid of those plants. All right. So the dupes definitely have enough stuff to do now. Someday, I think at some point this is gonna be. I mean, because I've seen the Francis John videos and stuff and other people where, you know, by the end of the playthrough, it's just like empty space with ladders and dotted with things, and I have a feeling that we are on that road. Okay, so is this still not built? It's like I've given the dupes a bunch of things to do, and they're not doing it. Not doing all the things I want when I want them. I didn't prioritize these, right? 8. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to priority 9 everything, because that's silly, but... It's raining! Actually... let's see, what are we at gas-wise? 33 grams... milligrams. A lot of grams of polluted oxygen over here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna cancel that. I don't think we're gonna... It's not gonna get built by the time we are ready to, like, once we've converted this all into steam again. It's gonna be great. Should be quite warm in here. Beautiful. What I want to see is that polluted water going to 130 or whatever the boiling point of polluted water is. 119. All right. So this is looking good. Looking good. If we start pumping steam, oh, it is a problem that we're going to pump the steam out and filter and then back in. My concern is the steam is going to condensate in these pipes, but they are insulated. Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. Or stuff will break, and we'll do something else. It'll be fine. How's this going? We got one door done. There we go. All right. So, how does this work? Mode seconds. Cycles seconds. 4 and... Oh, yeah, you said that, didn't you? 4 and tab does not work. And 4. Enter does work. I always have materials overlay with the gas filter. 5 and 5? Okay. 5 and 5. Oh? Oh, maybe longer? We never changed the buffer? Oh, yeah. How long should the buffer be? Probably longer than 5 seconds. 3? Should we go back to 4 and 4 then? I feel like there's maybe a tried and true kind of formula here. Ah, beautiful. And it's gone. As soon as that second door closes. Alright, so we're 14, 13. Yeah. So it's definitely helping. Between this and the pump, we'll get there sooner. And I don't... Yeah, 14. What about over here? 18, 17... 10. Oh, 14. 11. Yeah, it's gonna keep on changing, right, as gas kind of evens out. Yeah, but this is good. And this doesn't even use any power. Alright, so that should speed things up, which is good. Maybe I'll be able to sleep tonight. I would like to, get this vacuumed out and, put a bow on some things. Yay! Yeah, I remember, like, the first couple of streams of this being very against doing anything that was, not... by the book's not the right word. And I don't have anything against exploits or things that are game mechanic-y, because I've used lots of those. I've done lots of exploits in EU4, single player, that sort of thing. Yeah, game mechanics. Some are more intentional than others. What does it do if you have power for the I see. Is it just that the airlocks open and close faster when you have power to them, and otherwise they're just slower? Alright, how are we doing here? So the good news is after the issue earlier in the stream with the spawn The alarm hasn't gone off again. I assume that means that everything is working fine. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. Great. Damage overheated. Metal refinery. Faster? Oh, could we make this go faster? Could we go 2 and 2 if we decrease the length of the buffer? Would that even work? Oh. I did ask that, but that was like 30 seconds ago or whatever. But hey, this works. At least at least in this situation, 1 and 2 and 2 seems to work. You think it's not deleting? Let's see. I mean, it doesn't like visually look all that different than what it did before. Unless maybe this is not fully, it's pushing the gas out. Yeah, I could believe that. Yeah, maybe this won't work then. The inner door needs to stay open longer before it starts closing, so that the outer door can close. And now the buffer is too long. Yeah, okay, so 4 and 4 seems pretty good. Yeah, I think it's key, right, that the... Oh, now we're not getting any... Okay, there we go. It's key that this door close fully before this door starts closing at all. Otherwise it... So if we supplied power, we could probably make this go faster, but I don't think that'd be worth it. 5 grams... here, 6, 5. Less than 5 for a little bit. Alright, so that's happening. I don't have a sense of the water level here. I suspect we're drawing more water than we're getting from the cool slush geyser, unfortunately. Was there a saltwater geyser? Or some other... Oh, there's a cool steam vent here. I guess, with this one, we're going to have to deal with excess water at some point. So I have to think about that. Complaints, complaints, complaints. I'm sure it's fine. Well, it's over here. Maybe. You can use the same concept to move gases around, like compressing it on a room, but you need at least 3 doors. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. That's what I have seen. Is like, instead of the little bit of fluid with the high-pressure gas vents for making infinite gas storage using doors. And I guess there were at least 3 doors in the example I saw. So Pei is starving for some reason. There's food, right? Pei is not clickable. Okay, there we go. You're gonna eat. Find safe area. Okay. Are you gonna get out of there? Okay. It's not a lot of safe. What does breathability look like? Real bad. We should make a spawn. Okay, so I think maybe we can do that now. Ventilation, gas pump. Hey, look, we got gold amalgam. Amazing. Let's see, is there gonna be enough room? Your polluted water has water on top. Oh yeah. That's a good point. I don't know what called fish are. Oh. I got fish. They emit water from polluted water. Interesting. I mean, part of it is just that I opened up a bunch of space, so I think the oxygen that we did have also got pretty diffuse. Although there's a bunch of hydrogen up here now. But yeah, I think it's probably time to make some kind of little spawn. So I'm gonna make something simple. 2, 3. That's not what I want. Cancel. Build. I am building with cold amalgam. Good. And then airflow time. The trick on this map is to keep all the polluted dirt and water as possible to producing polluted oxygen. Yeah, I would like to eventually... what I'm thinking on this for this planetoid, though, is to kind of move away from that and just, like, make oxygen. I mean, I need to figure out what to do about the fact that I have a flatulent dupe that's producing natural gas and, like, dealing with that whole situation at some point. But you can also ship the O2. I could. Yeah, I'd have to have, like, well, can you... I mean, you have to put it in a rocket and launch it, right? Or not in a rocket, but there's like launcher things, right, that you can do. Because, like, you can only ship solid goods to the teleporter, right? Cargo teleporter. The teleporter. Oh, can you? Consumable oil clothing, liquefiable. It has a gas output? I never knew. Oh, it has a gas output. Okay, you know what? Great, never mind. Let's not do this at all. We're gonna do something completely different. So we got a gas pipe. Do I want to just pump the gas? The gravitas doors allow gas through, right? Surely they do. So I can just pump oxygen and have it diffuse up, right? Eventually. Probably be better just to pipe it. We don't have plastic here. I could ship some plastic, but I'll do that at some point. I think they do not 100% sure. Oh, and liquid too. Oh, you know what? The the design of this now makes a lot more sense. I never really looked at this. Why would I look at my screen? Look, there's a little thing here, and there's a conveyor rail, and there's another thing here. It's like a droplet, and it's blue, and then some like bubbles. Also, there were pipes here. I never noticed any of that. Anyway, my inability to notice things right in front of me aside, the other thing we need to do is go back over here and ship some gas to that planetoid. And I think I'm just going to send the hot oxygen. Where are we sending it? We're sending it here. It's gonna be kind of annoying, isn't it? Do I mind having a bunch of liquid pour out? Nope. I don't think I do. So we're just gonna go straight up. Where are we? Maybe this way. Okay. If I'm gonna do that, let's have another dupe project here. Okay, not out of that. Let's see, what do we have? Gold amalgam. We have so much of right now. And then gas pipe. Boop, 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 boop. And into there, and into there, and a gas bridge. And I'm gonna look at chat in a second. Oh, it's just Streamlabs. Reminding folks if they're enjoying the content to follow the channel to get notified when I go live again, or you just look at the schedule. I stream 4 days a week at various times, and soon more. Yeah, I know there is. It's an imperfect world. Why does the hydrogen gas sink before it rises? This is airflow tile, yeah? Air flows through it. Gas flows through it. Why does the hydrogen sink? What pressure are the Atmos sensors set at? The Atmos sensor, you mean, is set at 450? You think it should be lower? There probably should be two, like one on either side. That seems fine. I mean, that is, it's been mostly working. Yeah, that could be that we need two sensors. We're kind of, I guess we could put one there. I'm not really excited about that idea because then I'd have to have a dupe come in. And the last time a dupe came in here, it really interfered with things. But we could do that. If I'm going to do that, let me also plan for an automation wire. There. Oh, right. Right. So not there. I have to run automation wire this way. And then a bridge. So that it's controllable. Yeah, it's all unreachable because I had the door permissions locked down, but how is our pumping project going? So we got a lot of steam, and we have a little bit of polluted oxygen. And let's disable auto repair on that. Signal might get confused. Yeah. Linking both Atmos sensors. Right. Yeah, because it needs to be... What we want is we want something where both of them need to be on, actually. So what we really need is another AND gate. Like this. And then I won't have this bridge here, because instead I'll run this signal to here, this signal to here, this signal to here. Yeah, right, because we want both to activate to say there's enough gas. I mean, the alternative It's too late for you to make sense of the automation logic. I mean, alternatively, you run the two sides independently. If you want to do that, then you still need two AND gates, but you need the AND gates to both. So instead of doing this, you have another AND gate, and you do. So this could be more like over here. Get rid of the automation wire, and then this signal from the lever goes into here, and then this signal hates us. We do automation wire. Oops. We do automation wire bridge over, and then to the 3 on this side, and then we split that. Yeah, you want to set? Yeah, you could do that. You could definitely do that. I've just it gets more complicated every time something goes wrong, or every time I rebuild it to solve a different problem. It just it's second system syndrome, but third or fourth. Anyway, none of this is gonna happen because dupes can't get here, but it's an idea for later. Let's keep looking at this. So we're pumping the polluted oxygen out. I thought I saw a little bit of steam in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of steam. Nope, that's oxygen. There's steam. So there is steam that we are picking up by the pumps, and it is making the way through. Yeah, that's damage. That's fine. And we're pumping it back out. So that's great. So that's not breaking things. Our gas storage looks okay. Looks the same as it has been looking. We got steam in here. We still can't really run the thermal aqua tuner until we have all the extra gases out, because we need steam up here in order for the heat to be conducted off of it. But we are accumulating heat from the natural gas generators. Starvation. Steve, you have calories. Made a mess. I think we must have trapped someone. Ah, we did. Get some sand falling there that broke things. Alright, well. How awful is this gonna be? Actually, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, so unequip suit. And suit. It's a worn out suit. Well, that's unfortunate for you. You're gonna go suitless. Yeah, okay. Let's prioritize taking this out. Alright. Okay. Unequipped suit. Yeah. And, meat. Put a suit on. Alright. That's fine. Okay. You really should have put your suit back on. Okay, well. What can you do? Wow, time has flown. It's been 40 minutes since I said this was going to be, it's usually a 3-hour stream. But we're still playing, so that's how it goes. It's fine. One of the things I'm looking forward to, next week is turning off my alarm for the next 6 weeks or so. It's gonna be great. I mean, maybe I'll have I'm sure I'll wake up in time for the morning streams for the coding. Let's see, building. So we broke the atmosphere deck. There's dirt. What happens? What happens here? Oh, we have some mess in hydrogen? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Whoopsie. Let's see. So this is still going, but I bet. Aw, it's not done yet. It's closer. 2,300 milligrams. 2.3 grams. Let's see. Getting close. I think that the timer might need to be longer. It doesn't seem like gas is getting in there. Let's try like 5 and 5. There we go. Yep. Okay. Let's see. You know, we haven't looked at the rocket. How's the rocket? Still here? Unreachable things. Ah. Okay. Let's view the interior. So we have a bed. We're gonna assign that to Steve. Local colony lacks astronomy skill. Okay. Right, because Steve does not have a astronomy skill. I guess that is a thing that if I just want to have one dupe on the rocket, Steve needs that skill. We also have a blueprint. I'm not really set up to take any more dupes, so I'm just going to take the prior seed. Let's look at skills for Steve. So Steve is not really much of a researcher, but if Steve had skill points, we can get those into astronomy pretty quickly. I guess it's a prereq for rocket piloting too anyway, so that makes sense. Okay. It'll be a little bit. Oh, I see. We even released some hydrogen gas here when that happened. Oh, another one blew up. It's easier to send the researcher? I guess. It's not good. How much are we? Okay, that seems just a little bit here and there. Steve will come in handy once we need to gather databanks. Okay. Just imagine I knew what that entailed. Okay. Doesn't matter right now because we can't even get here. Oh right, this is because of shovels. Shovels putting regolith here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what the data banks are. Yep. I just I'm not sure if I know exactly how that works. In out here. Because one, I've not spent a lot of time in this view and doing stuff. Like on stream today was the first time I had a rocket going around, and I've not even watched a lot of people do like the Spaced Out DLC rocketry stuff. I want you to explain? No, it's okay. I think it'll be fun to kind of stumble through a little bit. That's it? Okay. Great. Okay, in that case, let's change things up. So we're gonna assign Catalina to here and go back out and assign, let's see, change crew. Catalina, check. And then I'm gonna change up the schedule too. So Catalina, so you're gonna go schedule 1, or the first schedule, and Catalina is gonna go to rocket 1, and then Steve will go there for now. It's not hard. I'll get it quickly. Okay, great. So what's our situation here? You know what we didn't put in here? A place to store food. That might be good. I don't think we even need a powered refrigerator because... Oh, no, we can't put that there. Do we have a plate? I guess I'll put that there. Deconstruct that. And we'll put the refrigerator right here. Right, can't hit escape to get out of there. Alright, how is the pumping going? It's very steamy here, but just get this little cap of polluted oxygen. And then I'm assuming we have these little dots of vacuum from where water is condensing. That's great. And then the other pumping, 500 milligrams. Get in there. 38 grams of that and 43 grams of oxygen. Okay, almost there. How much steam can fit in a tile? I think I should know that, right? Is it like... I guess that's not something that ever is listed in the encyclopedia. Infinite? Infinite steam in a tile? So really, I can just pump in as much water as I want to in this room, and it's fine. I guess the problem right now is this tile here is trapping gas. Let's deconstruct that tile. That should be fine. Easier, place a tile over it? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Just one less little bit of gas. Right, because that's 2,300 grams of natural gas. We're down to 8. Yeah. 17, or about a gram, 2 grams, somewhere in between there, of polluted oxygen up there, 5 grams over there, 8 grams over there, 2.3 kilograms of natural gas in that tile. I'm glad you mentioned that, because that would be unfortunate to release that out. And it's gone. And 280 milligrams, 300. Damage overheated. Great. Excellent. Dupe is like, boss, you just asked me to place that tile. Well, here comes Steve. There we go. How hot is that? Okay. Alright. Is there anything else we should do here? We could... Okay, so we got the liquid pipe thermosensor. What did we want this set to? I think this should be similar to what we have set for this one, right? 59? 59? And then look at the pipes here. This is all a mess. Disconnect stuff unrelated. Right, so the liquid bridge here. I think that's right. And then we go here to here. Is that right? Suggestion insulated. Yeah, that makes sense. So we want that in there, and the this is going to control whether or not this is on. If it's not on, then we need a liquid bridge. There. That's connected to there. That doesn't seem quite right for some reason. No, I guess that's right. Into here and this way. And then we're going over here. I'm on the right track. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. What do I want to do with this? I think I'm just gonna. This is gonna drip liquid everywhere, but I don't care. It's some polluted water, but should boil off. We have a bunch of polluted water in here anyway. Yeah, so let's let that happen, and then we can do more. So close to getting this all fixed up. Dropped under 100 milligrams there for a second. Alright, and then what about down here? We are... getting ever closer. Yep. That's interesting. What is the overheat temperature on this? It's only 90°C. Can we make a metal refinery that takes the heat more? I guess we need to make it out of ceramic, don't we? Can we make ceramic in the kiln? Yeah. Let's see here. We make 100 kilograms per thing. I would make like 10. Be another way to add heat to the room and also give us ceramic for making things like the metal refinery, apparently. Whoops. Yeah, that happened. We had steam condense, I think. So we're not pumping out anymore, unfortunately. The dupes should come and repair things. They'll just break again, but it's fine. Yeah, this last little bit I think is going to be a bit painful until we get the last of the polluted oxygen out. Look at all the steam. Very steamy. We might as well just deconstruct the metal refinery. I'm tired of seeing that message about the overheating. I guess it's gonna... I think it's about to go anyway. Buildings have like hit points, right? Something? No, it doesn't matter. There it goes. And it's gone. So the kiln warmed up a bit. Oh yeah, let's temperature overall. New printables available. Let's check that out. Alright. No. No. And... Huh. Nah, I'll just take the Arbor Acorn. Oh yeah, so we're gonna ship oxygen over to the other planetoid. Did that ever happen? I forgot all about it. I feel myself kind of zoning out a little bit. It's been a long day, but let's check over here. How's this looking? Are we? This is the transmitting side. It was. I mean, I've been using the conveyor rail. Wait. Hold on. Oh. This is not the one that I've been using. It's this one. Well, if we need to export gas, we have a pipe ready for that. Yeah, yeah. So this is the one for shipping back the other way. Which I have used, I think, once because I wanted to send something from here back. But yeah. We still have water over here, right? Good. Lots of calories over here. That's good. And once all this pipe is built, we should have lots of oxygen. Could have had that a while ago if I would have checked in earlier. Alright. But, yeah. Let's see. Overlay. Oh no. What happened? That's interesting. I guess we... That bottle? Well, first thing is, that broke. Oh, where the refinery was? Oh. Yeah, 8.5 grams a second. We should... Let's just move it out of the way. I guess we can't really... Can we prioritize that? No. Okay. Well, so much for that. That's gonna be a minute. Priority on the chart. Oh yeah, of course. Silly. Anyway, we've added so much polluted oxygen. Whole grams of polluted oxygen to this room. On the other hand, this over here, 40 milligrams, 35, 26. Let's see. What about... Is there anything we were waiting on the rocket? Oh, right. So... I mean, this doesn't really matter. We're full of oxygen, so it's fine. But I wanted to build the refrigerator so we could put some food in here. And we are missing a liquid. Oh yeah, the thing we didn't do last time. We didn't set up. How does this work? Yeah, there we go. I guess we should have a reservoir, right? Which is under base. It's not under plumbing for some reason. A liquid reservoir. If we only had space for that. Could we put the refrigerator somewhere else? Nope. Okay. I'll have to figure out something else. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. I don't have water coming up here anyway. So that'll be a whole other thing we have to run. Probably from over here somewhere. Not from here because that'll mess up our loop. But maybe from here? Yeah, maybe. Okay. I would love to see this, all of the projects through, but I don't have enough words. I don't have enough left in me to carry on any further today. Too tired to continue, so that's gonna be it for today. Zigzag pipes through the entire box. Yeah, thanks, you as well. I'm gonna head to bed soon, but thanks everyone who came out or is gonna see this later on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Next stream will be Sunday morning. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.